Good morning. Welcome to Wake, Bake, and Read the Paper. I've woken, I've baked, and now I'm going to read the paper. Fuck. This is the first time I've done this, so give me a second. I want to start with the quote of the day, or the headline of the day. Army lifts ban on recruits with mental health history. So these are the people that are considering lifting the ban. Self-mutilators, bipolar disorder, depression, and drug and alcohol abuse. I don't know. I'm not sure I feel safer, because after all, they give them an M16, they get access to hand grenades. Self-mutilation alone, I mean, fuck, they might just blow themselves up and everybody around them. But what they did do, which does make a lot of sense, they're going to give them waivers for marijuana, and plus from, a recruiting standpoint, if you're the Department of Defense, you're thinking, yeah, I know what those kids are doing. They're in their basement, they're smoking dope, their mother's upstairs making a macaroni and cheese. They're playing Mortal Kombat, and they're thinking, well, we could do this. Why don't we go out there and fight for the United States? So there's a whole group of people, I think, that should help us with our recruiting efforts here in the Army. So our second headline of the day, here it is. So I'm reading out of the Sun-Times, really a rag. They don't even have their own. They've got USA Today in the middle of it. The second paper I have is the Tribune, which is a much better source for, news. We've got Trump and Duarte. They're meeting over there in the Philippines. Duarte, you know who he is. He's that thug, right? He's the guy that says we'll kill our way out of the drug problem. It's a great idea, I guess. If you kill everybody who does drugs, then there's no one fucking left to do it. And Trump loves him, right? So Trump loves all tough guys because Trump's a big old pussy. I bet he's never been in a fight. A fucking big piece of shit. So anyway, but he likes Duarte because Duarte's killing. He'd like to kill the drug dealers here. Whenever you think about it, many of you have drug dealers. My drug dealer, he's married. He's got 2 sniveling children. He's got a full-time job, and he sells the drugs so he can make the ends meet. And so, if they go out and kill him, there's 2 really serious consequences. One is, where am I going to get my pot? Right? Number 2 is, who's going to take care of his wife and his 2 sniveling kids? Those kids, they'll end up growing up in poverty. Then they'll have to kill those motherfuckers because they're going to start selling drugs so that mom can sit home and watch Judge Judy and eat bonbons. Good. So our next item of the day is U.S. carries out 3 drone strikes against extremists in Somalia. So we got that going for us, right? We took care of those son of a bitches. We don't know who they are. They're extreme. We don't like extreme drug dealers. We don't like those motherfuckers. And we've been taking people out with these drone strikes left, right, and center. And we do it in Iraq, Afghanistan. We do it in Syria, Nigeria, Somalia. You notice they don't take any white people out with these drone strikes. How come? Why don't we shoot some at the fucking Dutch? See how that works. So yeah, everything's going great. And then our final item of today. Remember, it's November 13th. If you don't know the date, if you have a newspaper, it's always handy, so that's a good thing. The next one is panel OK's judicial pick who has never tried a case. Well, obviously, he's fucking real qualified. But where's he from? He's from Alabama. So he's going to get a federal judgeship. He's got less than 3 years practicing. It says here he's never tried a motion. And there's no evidence he's ever been in court. I don't think there's any visual or auditory evidence that he's actually even stepped in a courthouse. Well, he is a member of the Alabama bar, Taking that bar is like taking a 5th grade geography quiz, right? That's how fucking hard it is. Fucking morons down there. I got a picture of him here. What a piece of dog shit. It looks like a really kind of a mug shot, like someone who wants to go out and commit some kind of weird racial crime. Anyway, that's a terrible thing to say. So this guy's got to be a federal judge. And so Jeff Sessions used to be the Attorney General. Now he's our Attorney General. We all know him. He looks like a midget on Star Wars or some shit. He puts Luther Strong in his old Senate seat, and Luther comes through in the clutch, even though he lost to Ray Moore. So I think they're stacking it just in case the crimes in Alabama come up. Sessions. I don't think that Luther Strange, that's a very bad name for politics, by the way. I don't think he's got, he's quite as crooked and corrupt as the rest of these motherfuckers. And then you got our friend Ray Moore. And who knows? Trump might be charged in Alabama, I don't know, with vagrancy, maybe. So anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up today. Thank you. I know none of you are listening, but that's okay. I like to hear my voice, just myself talking. Over and out, Mark McCaffrey.